web-based, and standalone software for Windows based on Claris FileMaker Pro software. For more information, please contact Engineer Ibrahim Hamd Shalabai.
iManager.
Project management software.
What is a project?
A project is a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service or result.
Project is defined as temporary because it has a defined beginning and end time, and it is unique because it has a particular set of operations designed to accomplish a goal.
The primary characteristics of a project are:
it has a definite start and end point. Once the end point is reached, the project is over.
It is attempting to achieve something new. Project must meet the customer or stakeholder requirements.
Project management is a discipline to plan,
Organize, motivate, and control
the resources to achieve specific project goals.
The main objective of project management is to achieve project goals
and targets while keeping in mind the project scope, time, quality,
and cost. It facilitates the project workflow with team collaboration on a single project.
Project management actually began in the early 1950s.
The need for project management arose after observing the benefits of organizing work within the project
and the critical need to coordinate across different departments and professionals.
Project management mainly deals with these 10 areas.
1. Integration. 2. Cost. 3. Human resources. 4. Stakeholder management. 5. Scope.
6. Quality. 7. Communications. 8. Time. 9. Procurement. 10. Risk management.
Project management software is software used for project planning,
scheduling, resource allocation,
and change management.
It allows project managers, PMs,
stakeholders and users to control costs and manage budgeting,
quality management and documentation, and also may be used as an administration system.
Generally speaking, projects require 5 process groups:
initiating, planning, executing,
monitoring and controlling, and closing.
These are known as the PMBOK.
project management body of knowledge.
Process groups.
1. Initiating process group.
Process is required to launch a new project
or a new project phase.
2. Planning process group.
Process is related to defining and planning the extent of the project,
as well as planning how it will be executed.
3. Executing process group.
Process is related to the completion of project activities and tasks.
4. Monitoring and controlling process group.
processes covering everything related to tracking, monitoring,
reporting on, and controlling project performance and progress.
5. Closing process group.
processes required to finalize and complete
A project or project phase.
The initiating process group.
is generally when a project is formally approved
And assigned to a project manager.
The group includes 2 primary processes.
developing the project charter
And identifying the project stakeholders.
The 2 outcomes of this process group
are the project charter document
And the stakeholder register.
The stakeholder register lists who the project stakeholders are, what their stake in the project is,
and what they expect regarding frequency
And form of communication.
The project charter should include the business case for the project,
why it should be completed,
as well as a high-level overview of the project scope, deliverables, and objectives.
Typically, a project charter will also include resources required,
key stakeholders, a high-level timeline with key milestones,
A high-level cost estimate, any known risks, issues, or dependencies, planning.
the planning group,
is the largest of the 5 process groups,
consisting of 24 processes in total.
This group of processes is designed to help you plan your entire project in detail,
from the scope, schedule, and budget to how you will manage the key stakeholders.
The primary outcome of this planning stage is a project management plan, PMP.
for larger projects.
The PMP may have subplans to further outline some of the critical areas,
such as the project schedule or quality management.
For smaller projects,
processes may simply be covered in separate subsections or fleshed out in an appendix.
The PMP is a living document that is updated and revised throughout the project as changes occur.
executing. The executing group is where most of the action happens on a project.
It is also where most of the budget is spent,
And where the actual project deliverables are produced.
The executing process group includes 10 project management processes.
it is primarily focused on managing project activities and tasks to ensure progress is occurring.
Communications are happening, risk responses are being implemented, and stakeholders are being engaged.
The most significant role for the project manager during this phase
is directing and managing the project work,
And managing the project knowledge.
requirements documentation, meeting minutes, lessons learned.
Other typical responsibilities of the project manager include acquiring project resources,
Developing and managing the project team, and managing communications.
Controlling and monitoring. The controlling and monitoring process group is the second largest,
containing 12 project processes. These processes happen throughout the entire project and are in place to ensure there is sufficient oversight.
This will also help identify and mitigate any potential issues.
Controlling and monitoring.
Inevitably, something unexpected will come up during the project life cycle.
The processes in this process group are designed to help you update the plan, modify your team's activities, and get everything back on track.
One of the essential processes in this group is monitoring the project work.
This requires the tracking of the overall project and its key aspects. This process is critical in limiting overages and project errors.
Often, project management software is used to monitor and report on progress.
Closing. The closing process group only has one primary process: close out the project or phase.
This process involves ensuring the customer has accepted all final phases or project deliverables.
Documentation should also be completed and stored, and any loose ends of the project or phase should be tied up.
Experienced project managers understand how the 5 process groups interact with each other,
and use this knowledge to guide their projects to success.
Knowing the intricacies of the processes within is a hugely valuable project management skill.
Selecting process management software
that supports your project methodology of choice,
and also aligns with the 5 PMBOK process groups is essential for project success.
iManager.
Project management software.
Consultations, installations and training.
iManager.
Project management software.
Web-based and standalone software for Windows.
iManager.
Project management software.
Modules.
iManager.
Project management software.
Accounts module.
Account management. The tabs. You are presently in the Accounts detail screen. By clicking on these tabs, you will be navigated to screens that are also related to the account table. The List and Table View tabs allow you to view many accounts at once.
Key information. The data for an account is organized on the screen into 4 groups. First is the account name with information about the account for sorting and grouping accounts. Below that is the communication information. To the right of the screen are 2 addresses. These are the account's shipping address and the account's billing address.
The secondary tabs. Communications and Notes tab. Here you may store memos and notes on your account. Contacts in this account tab. This tab displays all the contacts that are part of this account. Estimates Quotes tab. From this tab you can view all estimates that are related to this account. Invoices tab. This tab displays all related invoices. Projects Jobs tab. From this tab you can create a new related project, delete a project, or navigate to the project detail screen and view the data for one particular project. To-do list. This tab displays to-dos that are related to the contact. Documents tab. This tab displays all related documents. From here you may add, delete, or view related documents.
iManager.
Project management software.
Accounts module list. View.
iManager.
Project management software.
Contacts. Module.
The data for a contact is organized on the screen into 4 parts.
First, personal information to the top left. The physical address is to the lower left. The communication info is to the top right. And information for sorting and grouping contacts is to the lower right.
To the right of the contact information is a single document storage capability to store the picture of the current contact.
iManager.
Project management software.
Contacts. Module. List. View.
iManager.
Project management software.
Calendar. Module.
Calendar management. 0. The navigation arrows. In the top left corner of the screen are 2 navigation arrows. They will move you to the next month or to the previous month. 0. Month buttons. To navigate to a particular month, enter a date in the date field in the top left of the screen and click the button, go to month for date greater than, and you will be navigated to that date's month. To navigate back to the current month, click the go to current month greater than.
3. Week buttons. To view only the events of 1 week at a time, click the Week button to the left of that particular week and you will be navigated to the Calendar Week View screen. 0. Searching. To search the activities and to-dos in the calendar, type a word in the Enter Search String text field at the top center of the screen, then click the Search Calendar button and a list of records with that word will appear in a pop-up window for your selection.
5. Reporting buttons. At the screen's right there is a print button for printing the currently displayed month of the calendar. 0. The calendar. The calendar screen displays 1 month at a time. To edit the events on the calendar, click on the event day. If the event is from the to-do table, a pop-up window will appear with that to-do's information. If the event is not from the calendar activities table, you may edit the text right in the calendar screen. To change the text color, highlight the text and click on one of the colored buttons at the top left of the screen.
iManager.
Project management software.
Estimates. Module.
Estimates management. 0. The navigation bar. The navigation bar is located at the top of the screen. Click on any of the table names to move to that table's main screen. 0. The system icon. Clicking the system icon at the top right of the screen will take you to the Preferences table where you may insert your own personal or company information for referencing throughout the FileMaker starting point solution. 0. The tabs. You are presently in the Estimates detail screen. By clicking on these tabs, you will be navigated to screens that are also related to the estimate table. The List and Table View tabs allow you to view many estimates at once.
4. Reporting buttons. At the screen's right, there are buttons for duplicating the estimate, for printing the detailed report of the estimate, for emailing the report of the estimate as a PDF, and for viewing the estimate as a report. 0. The information. The data for an estimate begins with a list of related records from the project, account, contact, and staff tables. Next to that is the time information. Also included in the estimate are addressing for billing, for shipping, and for the supplier.
Then, the line items are listed. These are products that are referenced from the product table. Below the line items are summary fields where the prices of the products, shipping and taxes are listed and added together to make an estimate total. At the bottom of the screen, note fields. One is for being displayed on the estimate details printed record. The other is will not be printed and is only for internal use. 0. Final button. At the bottom of the screen is the Move to Invoices button. This button will navigate you to the invoice data entry layout and will make an invoice using all the information from the estimate.
iManager.
Project management software.
Estimates. Module. List. View.
iManager.
Project management software.
Expenses. Module.
Expense management. 0. The navigation bar. The navigation bar is located at the top of the screen, containing buttons to the main modules of the database. Click on any of the table names to move to that table's data entry screen. 0. The system icon. Clicking the system icon at the top right of the screen will take you to the Preferences table where you may insert your own personal or company information for referencing throughout the FileMaker starting point solution.
3. The tabs. Buttons that navigate to other main screens for the expense module, expense details, list view, table view. The list and table view tabs show a list of all the records in the current found set. 0. Report button. At the screen's right there is a report button which will produce lists of expenses which may be exported as PDF or sent straight to the printer. 0. Data separation. On the left of the screen is information for this particular expense. To the right are a list of related records from other tables such as the project table and the account table.
The magnifying glass by the project and account fields opens a pop-up window that allows you to select the records to which this expense is related. 0. The secondary tabs. Description. Here you will find a text field where you can type a description of the expense. Expenses in same project tab. This tab displays the expenses that are related to the same project as the expense whose information is presently displayed. 0. Final buttons. There are two blue buttons at the bottom of the page. The first is for duplicating the record. The second is for printing a detailed report of this expense.
iManager.
Project management software.
Expenses. Module. List. View.
iManager.
Project management software.
Invoices. Module.
Invoice management. 0. The navigation bar. The navigation bar is located at the top of the screen. Click on any of the table names to move to that table's main screen. 0. The system icon. Clicking the system icon at the top right of the screen will take you to the Preferences table where you may insert your own personal or company information for referencing throughout the FileMaker starting point solution. 0. The tabs. You are presently in the invoice detail screen. By clicking on these tabs you will be navigated to screens that are also related to the invoice table. The list and table view tabs allow you to view many invoices at once.
4. Reporting buttons. At the screen's right there are buttons for duplicating the invoice, for printing a detailed report of the invoice, for emailing the report of the invoice as a PDF, and for viewing a list report of the invoice. 0. The information. The data for an invoice begins with a list of related records from the project, account, contact, and staff tables. Next to that is the time and shipping information, followed by credit card information.
Also included in the invoice are addresses for billing, for shipping, and for the supplier. Then, the line items are listed. These are products that are referenced from the product table. Below the line items are summary fields where the prices of the product, shipping and taxes are listed and added together to make an invoice total. At the bottom of the screen, note fields. One is for being displayed on the invoice details printed record. The other is will not be printed and is only for internal use.
iManager.
Project management software.
Invoices. Module. List. View.
iManager.
Project management software.
Projects. Module.
Project management. 0. The navigation bar. The navigation bar is located at the top of the screen. Click on any of the table names to move to that table's main screen. 0. The system icon. Clicking the system icon at the top right of the screen will take you to the Preferences table where you may insert your own personal or company information for referencing throughout the FileMaker starting point solution. 0. The tabs. You are presently in the project's detail screen. By clicking on these tabs, you will be navigated to screens that are also related to the project's table. The List and Table View tabs allow you to view many projects at once.
4. Reporting button. At the screen's right there are buttons for producing a list report of all the project. The report may be printed or saved as a PDF. 0. The information. On the left side of the screen is the project information, the name, dates, status, etc. On the right side of the screen are related records from the account table, contact table, and staff table. Below this information is the description field where you may type a detailed description of the project. The email icon will open your default email application and enter the contact's email address for mailing. 0. The secondary tabs. Communications and Notes tab. Here you may store memos and note on your contact. The Add a Note and Add a Note from Clipboard will create new notes that appear at the top of the portal. The View button will highlight the note and display the note in the text field on the right side of the tab. The Strip Formatting button will put the note in plain text.
Estimates Quotes tab. From this tab you can view all estimates that are related to this project. You may also create new related estimates, or create a new invoice from the information obtained from one of the estimates. To add all the estimates together, click the Update Total button and the result is displayed in the Grand Total field. To view a particular estimate, click the View button to the left. Invoices tab. This tab displays all related invoices. New invoices can be created from here and invoice totals can be summarized by clicking the Update Totals button. To view a particular invoice, click the View button to the left. To-Do list. This tab displays to-dos that are related to the project. These to-dos will appear on the main to-do list, which can be brought up by clicking the View All To-Dos button. To view a particular to-do, click the View button on the left. Timesheets tab. This tab displays all related timesheets. New timesheets can be created from here and timesheet totals can be summarized by clicking the Update Totals button. To view a particular timesheet, click the View button to the left. Expenses tab. This tab displays all related expenses. New expenses can be created from here and expense totals can be summarized by clicking the Update Totals button. To view a particular expense, click the View button to the left. Documents tab. This tab displays all related documents. From here you may add and delete or view related documents.
iManager.
Project management software.
Projects. Module. List. View.
iManager.
Project management software.
Products. Module.
Product management. 0. The navigation bar. The navigation bar is located at the top of the screen. Click on any of the table names to move to that table's main screen. 0. The system icon. Clicking the system icon at the top right of the screen will take you to the Preferences table where you may insert your own personal or company information for referencing throughout the FileMaker starting point solution. 0. The tabs. You are presently in the Products Detail screen. By clicking on these tabs, you will be navigated to screens that are also related to the Products table. The List and Table View tabs allow you to view many products at once.
4. Reporting button. At the screen's right is a button that can produce a list report of the products. The report might be exported as a PDF or may be printed. 0. The information. The data for a product is organized on the screen into information about the product itself for sorting and grouping in the database, then information about its source, then information about the present stock.
6. The secondary tabs. Description tab. Here you will find a text field where you may type a description of the product. This will be displayed on the detail report. Internal notes. Here is a text field where any notes may be made about the product. This information will also be displayed on the report. Products in Same Account tab. This tab displays the products that are related to the same account as the product whose information is presently displayed. 0. Final buttons. At the bottom of the page are the 3 blue process buttons. These are for creating new records and printing reports and printing address labels.
iManager.
Project management software.
Products. Module.
iManager.